the number one question by far that business owners ask me is how can I automate my business and what are the key tasks and processes that I should look at first, which is a very fair question. If you're looking at it from a bird's eye view down onto your business, imagine your business was a flat map, kind of like what you're seeing on the screen on this Miro board here. So when you lay out your business processes in a way that you can look down from a bird's eye view and get a quick glance to see what your systems are and what everything looks like in kind of a pipeline format, then you get an easy sense of what is repetitive. Wait, let me zoom in here. You get a sense of the repetition and routine, which things are being done countless times, ideally over 10 times a day, that can be probably streamlined and automated most likely. Data-driven decisions. Are there decisions that you are making off emotion in your business when in reality they should be made from pure data? That is something else to look at. Of course, there's human error. We make mistakes. We're humans. Machines, when they're set up right, they tend to make a lot less mistakes. And then also scalability, of course. So if you're looking to expand, if you're looking to increase the volume that you can take on and also just expand your current systems, that is also a place to look at. So these are broad categories, but they encompass a lot of small processes within businesses. So what I've laid out here is essentially the mind map of a general business. Now I've taken some things that are on here from my business, so I've added those in here, but I also wanted to make it not completely specific and narrowed in on my business. I want it to be applicable to people watching this video. So these are more or less general business ops. So your business is in the middle here, obviously. So if we go to sales first, what does sales look like? We have lead generation and lead nurturing. And again, this is a somewhat simplified version. So if we go over to lead generation, inbound leads, outbound leads, and then we have all these different ways. So inbound leads can come from, lead magnets, content, whatever. Outbound leads, LinkedIn, cold email, right? Then that is obviously adjacent to lead nurturing. Automated email sequences, that's something that can be automated. Personalized follow-up emails, AI is pretty good for personalization. Social media engagement, obviously, from the big four. TikTok as well right there. Sales calls, proposal review, discovery, product service demo, closing call, and then there's the aftercare. So there's all these touch points that the customer experiences while going through your business. There's all these touch points. And these touch points need to be genuine and personalized. Ideally, if somebody's spending thousands of dollars on a product or a service, they feel like it's at least a little bit tailored towards them. Otherwise, they're probably going to opt for a cheaper SaaS product or a more productized solution, which obviously you can get away with charging a lot less for because you can scale it much easier. So if you're going the route of either fully customized or semi-customized solutions, you need to have personalization in there. It is so crucial. People get buyer's remorse when they spend a lot of money. So the more you can feel like you're holding their hand and you care about them deeply throughout the process, the better it's going to go for you and your company. That is where AI comes in. Automation comes in. There's all these ways to personalize things, and newsflash, AI is pretty good at personalizing. So you have these processes, right? So if we were just to dissect this, the post-sales / aftercare. So we have contract / agreement signatures. So contracts are something that are repetitive. We send multiple contracts out. If you're doing a lot of volume, you're sending multiple contracts a day out. That's something that can easily be automated and should kind of like sound the alarm bell in your head. This whole video's goal is to just try to get you into the framework, the mental model of looking at a process and going, oh, that can be automated. That can be automated. The first step is problem awareness. And then the second step is solution awareness. So if you're problem aware, aka something's happening multiple times and you know it's not necessarily working, a lot of contracts every day. Sure, we can do it, but it's eating up a chunk of our time that we could be allocating to more important tasks. Okay, you're problem aware. But the next step in that is being solution aware. So I just want you to realize that there are solutions for essentially 100% of all repetitive processes within business using automation. This is a very crucial thing to wrap your head around. So that's one thing right there, right? Trigger onboarding, send all the Slack stuff and whatever. We use Slack personally, that's why I said that. Onboarding email, get them into your company, get them feeling cared about. So then that's sales, right? So tons of stuff can be automated in there. Again, I will provide this document for you, so you just refer to the legend. Does the task involve data collection or processing? Automation, right? This will help you get into the framework, kind of using the Socratic method of asking questions to you so that you can then think about them and then answer them yourself, right? The whole goal of this is not to spoon feed you anything. Like, the whole point is for you to get into the mental framework so you can apply it to anything in your business. So if we go to outreach and networking, cold outreach, cold email, cold calling, initial plus follow-up. Again, this is something that can be automated. It is something that happens on a regular basis with high volume. And if you're looking to scale, automation. Now, you'll notice there's 6 of these little red and green collections across this board. Now, these are all for automation opportunities. Now, I'm putting them there as a visual, but again, don't monkey see, monkey do. I want you to actually get into the habit of thinking about these processes, becoming problem aware, and then also becoming solution aware. So just as an example for cold calling, we have this opportunity right here. You could use Bland AI or Vapi to leverage AI to do outreach for your business. So they're AI voice agents. They can speak, they can talk, they can call people if you have a huge lead list and just kind of get them thinking about your company, keep them in the loop, right? So it's way cheaper than a person. It's cents on the dollar, and it will be a massive ROI for your company. So that's one opportunity right there. Partnerships and collabs, again, automate reach outs, event participation. So these are more so a visual map for you to kind of see what's going on here. And you can then kind of go, oh, conferences. Oh, how can is there an opportunity there? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, never mind. So that's why there isn't these red and greens on everything, because I left some room for you to do some thinking as well. So you see operations and customer support. Again, you see 2 of these up here. This is a huge opportunity, a huge area for growth within businesses. Everything happens in a very repetitive nature, and there's a predictable cycle that we can look at the data and go, this happens every so often. So this is a high value, high priority task. Let's figure out how we can automate it. Client onboarding. Again, this is a massive area that can be automated. We've just fully automated our client onboarding at Proxy, and it has saved us so much headache. I can tell you that from firsthand experience. We have service delivery here, actually delivering the service. Upon delivery of product or service, send out a hyper-personalized email and ask the client if they were satisfied. If yes, ask for a testimonial video, right? Collecting testimonials on autopilot, all done for you by a machine. Customer support, finance and admin. Finance and admin, of course, there's the low-hanging fruit. Collect the detailed financials as you spend money. Send to ChatGPT. Use GPT Vision to analyze the reports and send the data anywhere you'd like. Can even send to your accountant quarterly. You can get so creative here, and I actually have a video on this. It's called Using GPT-4 to Track My Spending So I Don't Go Broke. Go and watch that one. It's a really good video. If I do say so myself, I'm a little biased, of course, but this is an area that can be done as well, right? And perhaps I'll make this board like editable, like, you know what I mean? You can make a copy of it and then edit it, and if I can do that, I would encourage you to kind of, use your own. You can just highlight this, copy and paste, and then use your own and do a little bridge off here and then toss them on there, because it'll just get your brain in the habit of thinking in terms of what can I automate. And then last but not least, we have marketing and content right here. Content creation, arguably one of the most popular areas just in general right now. Everyone's creating content, and there's a huge massive, leverage point with automating that. You get a lot of your time back. So an example for this is to use a make scenario with an RSS feed. RSS feed is essentially like a unified news page where you can pick what is actually getting sent to that page. So I could follow like 2 Instagram accounts, 2 YouTube accounts, 2 Twitter accounts. And then if I log onto my RSS feed, everything will be there, right? From all those different platforms. So it's super cool. So you can use an RSS feed to collect content ideas, send those ideas to ChatGPT, which will generate you either long form or short form scripts and create different versions of the content aligned with your voice if you train it accordingly. Huge lever pull, huge value add. And then, some benefits down here. People will overthink everything. Don't overthink. Then we have content distribution. Again, automate social media posts. You Buffer, Make, Zapier. You can schedule your posts. You can automate cross-posting between platforms. It's just unlimited. And then there's ads, of course. That's kind of outside my area of competency, so I don't think I'm qualified to talk about ads. But this board, again, it's just an idea. It's just getting you in the habit of thinking in terms of automation, yes, but just thinking more analytically. So problem awareness, first of all, then realizing based on this legend right here, solution awareness, realizing that there is a solution to your problem, most likely, right? Again, if you're still on the fence and you don't know if one of your problems can be automated or streamlined, ask ChatGPT. It's always there for you and it'll give you a great answer, right? So start there, but really just think about this. I would encourage everyone to think about this, and it will change your business at the end of the day. If you give this the time it deserves and you get your brain thinking this way, I promise you you'll have infinite leverage literally from there on out. So that's going to be the video. Thank you for watching, everyone. Take care.